Chosen one. Have you ever walked into a room and suddenly felt the air get heavy, even though everyone was smiling? Or maybe you've been talking to someone, a friend, a coworker, maybe even a family member, and while your mouth was saying, yes, your entire body was screaming, run. If you are watching this, it's because you are not ordinary. You are a chosen one. And because of the light you carry, you are a natural target for energies that want to dim that light. But here is the secret that the enemy doesn't want you to know: your body is a divine alarm system. God, or the universe, has wired you with a spiritual radar that detects danger long before your logical brain can explain it. You aren't paranoid. You aren't just anxious. You are discerning. In this video, we are going to decode 7 physical signs your spirit is detecting hidden danger. These are the symptoms most people run to the doctor for, or try to sleep off, not realizing that it is actually a spiritual warning from their guardian angels. By the time we get to sign number 7, you will understand exactly why you've been feeling so off lately, and more importantly, how to shut that danger down instantly. Do not skip a second of this. Your spirit led you here for a reason. Let's begin. The first sign is the most common, but also the most ignored. It's the solar plexus drop. You know the feeling. You are about to make a decision, sign a contract, or agree to a date. On paper, everything looks perfect. The person is charming. The opportunity sounds lucrative. But suddenly, right in the pit of your stomach, above your navel, you feel a drop. It feels like you missed a step on a staircase. Or maybe it feels like a sudden knot of nausea. Society tells you this is just nervousness. But for a chosen one, this is your solar plexus chakra, the center of your personal power and intuition, slamming the brakes. Your spirit operates outside of time. It sees the betrayal that is going to happen 6 months from now. It sees the lies behind the smile. When your stomach drops, your spirit is physically reacting to the frequency of deception. The person standing in front of you might be smiling, but their spirit is holding a dagger. If you feel the drop, do not sign the paper. Do not say yes. Stall. Wait. Your body is trying to save you from a trap. Sign number 2 is what I call the sudden energy crash. We aren't talking about being tired after a long day of work. This is different. This is when you wake up feeling amazing, you're full of life, you're ready to conquer the day. Then, you get a phone call from a specific person. Or you spend 10 minutes in a specific environment. Suddenly, it's like someone pulled the plug. You feel heavy. Your eyelids feel like lead. You might even feel a sudden wave of depression or irritability that isn't yours. Listen closely, energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transferred. When you are around someone who harbors hidden jealousy, resentment, or a monitoring spirit against you, they operate like a vacuum. They are spiritually parasitic. Your spirit detects this drain immediately and tries to shut down your systems to preserve your battery life. If you suddenly feel exhausted for no medical reason, look at who is standing next to you. Your fatigue is the evidence of a spiritual theft in progress. Sign number 3 is arguably the most primal instinct we have, the phantom chills. You're sitting in a warm room, the heating is on, you're comfortable. Suddenly, a cold shiver runs down your spine. It starts at the base of your neck and shoots downward. You might even see goosebumps rise on your arms. This is not a draft. This is a proximity alert. In the spiritual realm, a drop in temperature or a sudden shiver often indicates the presence of a negative entity or a spirit that does not have good intentions. For chosen ones, your aura is highly sensitive to changes in the atmosphere. When a person with a hidden agenda enters your space, or even if you are just thinking about someone who wishes you harm, your spirit reacts to their low vibration. That coldness is the physical manifestation of the absence of light. Your spirit is literally shivering at the toxicity of their soul. If you get the chills while talking to someone new, pay attention. Your spirit is seeing the coldness of their heart that they are trying to hide. We need to talk about sign number 4 because it is often misdiagnosed. Persistent headaches or pressure in the forehead, specifically the third eye area. Always check with a doctor for chronic pain. But, if you notice that you only get a headache when you visit a certain relative's house, or every time you speak to a specific coworker, this is spiritual, not medical. This is a sign of psychic attack or active resistance. When you are a chosen one, your mind is a powerful transmitter of light. When you are in the presence of someone who is secretly envious of you, they are subconsciously projecting arrows of jealousy at your mind. You might feel a band of pressure around your head. This is your spiritual armor taking a hit. Your spirit is straining to block out their intrusive, negative thoughts. They are smiling at you, but in their mind, they are thinking, who does she think she is? Or, I hope he fails. Your third eye picks up on this telepathic hostility, resulting in a sudden, sharp headache. It is a sign to protect your mental space and remove yourself from their presence. Have you ever had a day where you just keep dropping things? You trip over your own feet. You forget what you were saying mid-sentence. You feel like you are walking through thick mud. Sign number 5 is the scattering. In spiritual warfare, confusion is the weapon of the enemy. God is not the author of confusion. So, when your spirit detects a hidden trap or a massive spiritual attack coming your way, your grounding can get disturbed. Think of it like radio interference. When a storm is coming, the radio signal gets static. When danger is approaching a chosen one, your energetic frequency gets jammed by the opposing force. If you are suddenly clumsy or foggy, stop. This is a sign that you are ungrounded and vulnerable. It usually happens right before you are about to step into a trap or an argument that will drain you. Your spirit is sensing the chaotic energy of the situation and is struggling to maintain balance. Stop, breathe, and pray. Do not make big moves when the static is loud. Sign number 6 is one of the most debated phenomena in spirituality, ringing in the ears. Medical conditions aside, in the spiritual community, a sudden, high-pitched ring in one ear is often interpreted as a download or a warning. But here is how you tell the difference. A low-pitched, dull roar or a sudden muffling of sound usually indicates a warning. It's as if your spirit guides are saying, listen up. Pay attention. Many chosen ones report hearing this sudden ringing right before someone tells them a lie. It's a frequency disruptor. It's your spirit detecting a falsehood in the atmosphere. If you are talking to someone and your right ear starts ringing loudly, pause. Analyze what they just said. Analyze the situation. Your guides are trying to get your attention because your human ears are hearing words, but your spiritual ears are hearing the vibration of deceit. And finally, sign number 7. This is the most powerful sign of all. Unexplained restlessness or insomnia, specifically waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. You are exhausted. You went to bed early. But suddenly, you are wide awake. Your heart might be racing a little. You feel an urge to get up, check the locks, or just sit up. This is the Watchman's call. Your spirit never sleeps. While your body rests, your spirit is active in the unseen realm. If you are suddenly jolted awake, it is often because your spirit has detected a spiritual intruder or a weapon formed against you that needs to be cancelled in prayer immediately. The veil between the worlds is thinnest at this hour. If you wake up with a feeling of dread or urgency, do not just roll over. This is your spirit detecting hidden danger approaching your life or the life of a loved one. This is your call to battle. This is your sign to pray. Your spirit woke you up because you have the authority to stop the danger before it manifests in the physical world. Listen to me. If you have experienced any of these 7 signs recently, do not be afraid. Fear is the food of the enemy. Awareness is the weapon of the chosen. These signs are not punishments, they are gifts. They are your God-given security system. You are protected by the highest power, and these physical reactions are just the way that protection communicates with you. Now that you know the signs, you don't have to be a victim of them. When you feel the drop in your stomach, trust it. When you feel the chill, leave the room. When you wake up at 3 a.m., pray. Let's seal this with a quick declaration. Repeat this after me, or say it in your heart. I command my spirit to remain sharp and awake. I trust the signals of my body. I reject every hidden trap, every lie, and every monitoring spirit sent to drain me. My discernment is my shield. I am covered, I am guided, and I am safe. If you felt that shift in your spirit, type, I trust my intuition, in the comments below. Let the algorithm know that we are awake and we are watching.